Katerina is a very successful and loving woman. She is defined as a happy-go-lucky person. She is already 25 years old and has a position at a marketing company. Katerina performed well in her studies and is known for being goal-oriented person. Aside from being successful in her career, she is also very lucky with the love of her life. Later this year, she got married to her high school sweetheart, Chan. They are seen as an ideal couple where everyone thinks that they are really meant for each other. Before getting married, they already had their family planning and they always wanted a baby way back when they were still young. They already imagine how happy and complete they are when they welcome a new member of their family. After months of trying, they finally reveal that Katerina is pregnant. The amount of their happiness is priceless. The moment of truth happens. Katerina is finally in labor. Unexpectedly, she felt so much pain in her stomach. She couldn't explain it and fainted during labor.
Where's my baby? Where's my baby?
I'm sorry, honey. Our baby died because of preeclampsia.
No, it's not true. I want to talk to the doctor. It's not true.
A few days after Katerina got discharged to the hospital, starting from that day, she never stops crying and blaming herself. The moment she enters their baby's room, she starts crying again. She sits on the floor. She can't believe that they never got a chance to name him and even see his cute baby smiles. After that, she began to blame herself.
I should have taken care of myself. Why me? Why God gave me a baby just to have it die?
They always wondered why their baby died, what their baby would have looked like, what the child's voice is, and how their family would have been different if they had the child live.
Han, let's eat. You've been losing weight these days.
Katerina doesn't want to talk to anyone, even to John. There are times that Katerina and John have lots of misunderstandings. Their relationship that used to be healthy and full of understanding turns to screaming, crying, and exchanging painful words. It's like they never had something that they agree on ever since their baby died. Although it was also hard for John, he chose to cry silently in pain and show Katerina that he is strong. Katerina used to be a responsible employee, but after the incident, she can't even go to the office.
Katrina is already exceeding her days off. She's not answering my calls. I've been calling her for days already.
John is very concerned about his wife that she might do harm because even to him, she can no longer touch or talk to her. That is why, as a concerned husband, John did not hesitate to seek help from a therapist recommended by his friend.
Good day, sir. This is Dr. Sanchez speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, Doc. I am John Cruz, currently working at AMBP Law Office. My friend Jake recommended contacting you since you are a licensed therapist and your center provides a mental health service.
Okay, can you tell me?
Doc, I find it very alarming because for the past few weeks my wife, Katerina, cannot function well. She stopped doing what she used to before and always locks herself in the baby's room. Our, our baby just recently died while she was in labor. I, I know she's having a hard time, but I want her to take care of herself and stop questioning, blaming herself. She was the reason why our baby died. Also, Doc, after the incident, we always have misunderstandings. We always argue. I don't know also what to do and how to respond about it.
Okay, Mr. Cruz, I understand. I can help you with that, but we need first to schedule an intake interview and mini mental state exam to enable us to have a clear diagnosis and to offer the right intervention for your wife and also for you.
The therapist immediately responds to the client and schedules the necessary interview and assessments. After interpreting the result of the interview and assessment, the therapist recommended the cognitive behavioral therapy counseling and explains it briefly to both of them before she talks about scheduling their sessions and, of course, treatment.
Hi, good day, Jan and Katerina. I am Dr. Sanchez, the therapist here in Life Change Recovery Center. For today's session, I am here to guide you throughout the session in addressing your concerns. Before we begin our session, I know we already talked about what cognitive behavioral family counseling is, its goal and processes, and how can we apply this to your present situation. To clarify this information, I would like to ask you both, what brings you here today?
I'm having a hard time, Dr. Sanchez. After the incident, our baby boy died. My wife cries every day, unable to function well, and our relationship with each other is also affected.
How about you, Katerina?
I honestly don't know what to do, Doc, after the death of our baby. It's like my world turned upside down, and I felt sorry and angry at the same time. I don't even know how to respond it to anyone, and it feels like I can't handle it anymore.
Katerina, when you say your world turned upside down, can you tell me more about that?
Since my child's death, I feel like every day is a struggle, and I often question whether my life will ever get better. I just miss him so much that I think about him constantly, and I wish everything is not true that he's alive. I don't know what to do, but the pain is getting to be too much. I already tried to distract myself to the point where me and my husband lost our connection.
You are really struggling to feel better, and much of your pain comes from the grief and loss you feel from losing your child. You may be even questioning whether or not this pain will subside because it is getting unmanageable.
Yes, that is correct. I don't want you to think that I think that only about the pain of losing my child. The pain I feel comes from my intense feeling of loss. But this pain is also because I miss my baby so much. We could do many things together. I am really struggling because I don't want to let go of him. But holding on hurts so much.
For you, John, I have noticed you always talk about your wife's feelings and behaviors. How about you? How are you?
I just do not feel like trying anymore.
Tell me more about what you mean.
I just feel like giving up. I just feel helpless. I never meant to give up on my wife. I just want us to work out again, just like how we used to do before when we are faced with challenges in our relationship. I want us to be a team again. I can't suffer in silence anymore. I don't know what else to do if she can't even look me in the eyes.
So you're saying that the only way to work out your marriage is when both of you are working as a team. If both of you will start looking for each other and no more cold treatment. And if not, you think everything will fall down? Am I right? Okay, so hearing from each other's point of view, it seems like both of you need to rebuild your connection all over again to support each other. I would like to give both of you a short activity. This is called uninterrupted listening. I would like you to look into each other's eyes, and each of you are given 3 to 5 minutes to let your partner talk about whatever is in your mind. Whoever goes first will speak, while the other one will only listen and soak it all in. While you may not speak during this time, you are free to give your partner non-verbal encouragement or empathy through body language, facial expression, or meaningful looks. By the time the timer goes off, switch roles and try the exercise again.
Yes, Doc. John, I know I haven't been present lately. I mean, I was there, but I'm not on your side. I really think that coping by myself is so easy that maybe if I deal with myself, it will not be hard for you. I don't even know how I don't even know how to approach you. Honestly, I was ashamed of myself. I felt like everything was everything was my fault because I'm the one who carried our baby. I felt like I failed as a mom and a wife to you, that I should have taken good care of myself more. I was very occupied with that what happened to our baby. I didn't realize that you also lost our son. Not just me. I wanted to say sorry, everything I see you, but I don't know how to compensate for everything. For everything. I really feel obligated for everything that has happened. It's like I haven't done everything. I haven't done anything right ever since. I should have paid my attention to you. I wasn't aware that you are struggling and silently. I don't even know that you're struggling silently because you are trying to look strong for me. I can't imagine how hard it is to endure everything. I am very sorry, John. I don't want to end our marriage either. I love you so much. I love you so much that if I'm going to lose you too, I don't know where to do hold on anymore.
I choose to stay in silence. Yes, I want to understand you, Kat. I know it has been for so hard for you, but I want you to know that I am here for you. I am always here, Kat. For the past weeks, I feel like you don't trust me anymore. You don't want to me you don't want to be with me. And what makes me sad, I don't feel like you still love me. It hurts when the person who made you feel so special yesterday makes you feel unwanted today. I'm hurting too, but it hurts more to see that the love of your life is looking miserable.
It seems that the lack of communication almost ruined your relationship. By doing the activity, it helps both of you to recognize your feelings towards each other. Being on each other's side might ease the pain that you both feel towards your deceased son. You can always do that activity even in your household to let each other to be open with one another and avoid suffering in silence. Okay?
Okay, Doc. Thank you so much, Doc, for your time.
Thank you for your sharing as well. I think that's the end of our session for today. So see you next session.
Yes, Doc. See you.
After John and Katarina's first session to their therapy, they never miss out to take other sessions. The therapy helps them to start rebuilding their relationship again. At first, it was never easy for the both of them to adjust to each other, but they tried their very best to fix everything not just for themselves but for the season as well. They already thought of letting him go and start a new chapter of their life. There are times that both of them think that everything already goes back to normal, that they don't need to go to the therapy, but then they always insist and manage to be present. Until such time that the therapist finally advises them to their last session, that they don't need to set for another session. Katerina and Jan can now finally handle their emotions individually and towards each other. However, the therapist mentioned that she might be calling them for follow-ups.
Hello, John. How are you? And how's life?
Hello, Dr. Sanchez. So far, we are doing well.
Hello, Dr. Sanchez. Right now, we are working well in our relationship. We are slowly adjusting and working with our relationship.
It's good to hear.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanchez, for helping us to process our thoughts, emotions, and feelings. Indeed, going to therapy is the best decision that we made. Thanks, Doc.
Okay, Kat and John. If you need anything or if you have any concerns, our line is always open for the both of you.